Larry, this team used to have a lot of speed on offense. Emmanuel Sanders, Debo Samuel. Where did it all go? Mostert gone. Is that something they no longer value? Speed?
Well, first of all, no, I don't believe that's the case. When the Niners and Chiefs were in the Super Bowl a couple years ago, they were the two fastest teams in the NFL.
True.
Speed wins in the NFL.
Yes.
That's why people give a crap about those 40 times in Indy, because speed matters. Now, it's not the only thing that matters, but it matters.
Yes.
And that's why guys who great 40 times are vaulted up in higher in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
You've lost Mostert. He could get to the edge at will. Elijah Mitchell ran 4.33 in the workouts, but he doesn't play to that 40 time, and that's really all that matters. So you don't have that speed merchant in the backfield without Mostert, even with Mitchell there. You're probably going to lose Dwelly. He was probably your fastest tight end. And then you don't have a deep threat for your wide receiver core. Debo's physical, Ayuk's physical, but they don't have a vertical threat. So, they lack speed. And why do the Niners not have a number one corner? Because none of their true corners have that great elite speed. So they lack perimeter speed on both sides of the football, and their skill position guys lack speed. So, they need to find some more speed in the backfield, at wide receiver, on the corner, at safety especially. They probably could use another fast safety, and really at defensive tackle. I mean, they've got pluggers now. They don't have anybody who can put heat on the quarterback outside of Armstead. So I think speed is a huge element that they need to invest in this draft.
And it's interesting, like Kyle Shanahan's, I call him his doppelganger, Mike McDaniel. They've been sharing a brain for like 15 years. They've been in lockstep in every organization, and now he's gone. And you see his first moves. We got to get speed on this offense. Now all of a sudden, Miami has one of the fastest offenses in the league. Just Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Raheem Mostert. Oh, yeah, that's really fast. The only thing holding them back right now is their quarterback. They have the left-handed Jimmy Garoppolo down there, but at least he's cheap. And if he doesn't work out, they can find someone else. Yeah, and the fact that McDaniel's doing that means like probably Shanahan would like to do that here. But, Parag has to tell him how much he can spend and when he's allowed to, and probably they're not allowed to this year. Maybe next year. Sorry, Kyle.
I mean, it makes some of these draft picks, too. What did they see in Dante Pettis? I mean, maybe if they had, it's a second-round pick.
Yeah.
You couldn't run at all.
No.
So, I mean, speed is – they've lost speed. They missed DJ and they missed Tomlinson on the line, but really they're not nearly as dynamic as they were even 2 seasons ago.
They missed D Ford, or the idea of D Ford. They wanted speed off the edge, because even Nick Bosa, who's great, is not exactly a speed rusher. I mean, he's powerful. The whole idea was to pair him with the fastest edge rusher in the league, and they don't have that anymore. So, yeah, it's not just an offensive thing either.
Yeah, and the one area of their game where they do have speed is linebacker, and that might be the best unit on the team right now. Yeah. Is linebacker, because Greenlaw can run, Al-Shaair can run, Warner can run. I mean, they've got great speed there. Their linebackers are as fast as any group in the league, and it's not a coincidence that that's also the strength of their football team right now.
And one more thing, I hate to complain again, but Raymond McLeod, he's a 4.5 guy. He's never returned a punt or a kick for a touchdown, and he fumbles.
Ton of fumbles.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, the Niners kick returner always runs a 4.5. Can you please get someone who's a real threat for once? I mean, please.
Well, and also here's the thing too. They got a guy, they paid him in free agency now in McLeod.
Yeah.
But as soon as he fumbles one time, it's you're looking at the Trent Taylor types and River Craycraft types. And I don't care if they return the ball at all. Let's just make sure somebody can be back there to fair catch it.
Yeah.
It's amazing how quickly they get scared off if they fumble. And yet they signed a guy who says he's, looks like he's got a kind of a proclivity to fumble.